Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Just getting in contact with you guys. Going to talk a little bit about XCN Onyx. Now, let's set the scene a little bit, and we're going to jump right into what we're talking about. Bitcoin is a little bit over 80,000 at 81,589. Ethereum still kind of low at what's it, 1551. That's not bad as far as like if you want to pick up some. Just saying. XRP is exactly $2 at the moment. So just a little bit of heads up on what's going on. Cardano's at 62, Chainlink at 12, Avalanche at 18. Okay, just trying to take a good look at what we're dealing with here. Interesting. Still good bargains in the market, but at the same time, don't forget those prices appear to be creeping up. So just a heads up on that real quick. Now, let's see what else we got. You know what? I wanted to look up the Bitcoin dominance. Let me look that up. Bitcoin dominance. See what we got here. Whoa. One way we see Bitcoin dominance is at 62.6%. Ethereum is at 7.2, others at 30.2. So it's pretty dominant there. Let's go ahead and jump into our guy here that we were talking about, the Onyx Coin. Notice that Onyx Coin is at over 2 cents right now. I know that the last video I did, it was under 1 cent. So I'm like, whoa, I think we need to talk about this and see what's going on. But anyways, notice that the market cap is still under a billion, guys. Even though for the last one day it's risen over 83%. Let's go ahead and look at the 7 day. The 7 day, from what I can see, is oh my. So 7 day is up like 150%, a little bit over that, as a matter of fact. I'm noticing, let's see, let's go a little further, talk about the 1 month. The 1 month is up like what, 69%, somewhere around there, almost 70% now. And so that's just giving you a heads up on that. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this real quick. Take a look at the 1 year. This is what, 8 times, a little bit over 8 times from what it is, almost 9 times from what it originally was. But the clincher is this all time. Take a look at this one. Down 52%. So what I was just going to mention to you guys is that even if this thing doubles, it still won't reach the all-time high. So there's nothing dramatic about this thing coming back to where it was. Let's see, when was this thing? Looks like this was created in 2022. So this crypto is still pretty spanking new. Well, not spanking new, but it's a toddler. So maybe 3 years old or something of that nature. So just to give you a heads up, this thing has a lot of room left to run. Onyx is probably going to be running into multi-billions sooner or later. So this thing has a long ways to go. Only thing we're looking for is for the height of the market as far as a bull run. I think that with the relaxation of the tariffs for 90 days, perhaps we'll see a run, but I'm not banking everything on that. But I will say that this is a great opportunity. Remember, nothing we say on the channel is financial advice, but at the same time, this is a great opportunity to maybe jump into some of the coins that you're looking to rise. And there's a strong possibility over the next 90 days that they will. Never a guarantee, but at the same time, if we could just get some stability as far as like, if we could just get all of this tariff stuff behind us, that would be nice. Also, just some solid information as far as, are we going to bring more liquidity to the markets with the interest rates, things of that nature? Kind of like, to be honest with you, our American market is a little bit, I don't want to say fragile, but it's dealing with some issues. So we have to be very, very, very cautious about, okay, this is great, that's great. We can't really necessarily say what's going to happen, but we do have a strong possibility of a great rise in altcoins, but we can't guarantee anything's going to be happening per se. So looking at this information, let's look at the total supply right here. I'm looking at the max supply. I'm looking at the circulating supply. I'm noticing that In this particular case, even though there's going to be some unlocks with the coin, there's not going to be a whole lot of inflation in the future. So this is really good for Onyx. Let's go ahead and move a little bit further and maybe see why these positive things are happening. I'm just going to read this real quick. Let's see. Onyx, it says, surges nearly 80% in a single day. Onyx Coin is once again defying expectations, nearly doubling in value overnight. And this isn't even the first time it's done something like that, et cetera, probably. Now, let's go ahead and move a little further. Yeah, I looked at the X site. I didn't really see anything that was like outstanding. It's just talking about most of the latest information. So I said, okay, well, this is good info, but at the same time, there was nothing really dramatic to explain why it just jumped up like that. Apparently, there were some whales or some people who were really interested in it. But let's just go ahead and read this information. This is from yesterday. It was a nice little set of information. It says Onyx jumps 30% amid market recovery. Analyst sees 3x surge. So it says XCN has jumped over 30% of the day, breaking out of its consolidation space and sparking bullish predictions of a potential 300% rally at that particular time. So this is what's going on. Keynotes, it says that the coin surged. It says right here that it broke free from that consolidation zone. And we have a certain analyst named Javon Marks who sees the potential for XCN to climb past 4.5 cents. At this particular time, that would be double the amount that it is currently. So let's go ahead and read on down a little bit. It's giving us a nice positive outlook. It says investors are looking for a strong surge. So that's really good. Let's go down to the bullish predictions right here. It says, according to popular crypto analyst Javon Marks, bullish divergences have begun to show across key momentum indicators for Onyx Coin. In a recent expos, he stated that the recent breakout might be the start of a steep rally that could push the price past 4.5 cents around, well, at that particular time, it's around 300% above the current level. But we know that right now we're talking about a double, just trying to use the math properly. So Onyx Coin surging back here with a major strength, and by the displayed breakout as well as smaller bull divergences converged, another wave up to 4.5 cents can be coming in. That is what a nearly 300% increase from here with a break. Okay, cool. Very nice. So this is his post directly, Javon Marks. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Now this is something I didn't see, but I'm going to read what he said. Javon Marks. This is his post right here. It says, coming off a price breakout and a massive run with volume as well as a recent bull divergence, prices of XCN can be preparing here for much more upside. With the breakout target, says that these technical occurrences at an over 1,500% climb may still be well on the way. Now, I did not see that, but wow, something something good to read. You know what I mean? So we know that this is very good, and so we want to keep that in mind. This is from, what's the name of this coin speaker? By Parth Dubey. And so want to keep that in mind. Editor is Julia Sokovich. So this is a nice little set of information. I'm really happy that these guys were able to put out this bullish news. So that is awesome. So let's see. One of the things I will mention about Onyx Coin, I went to the actual website to see, okay, was there anything else that's talking about it doubling and the reason why it's doubling? But I really didn't see anything per se. Now, right here, we see the different ecosystem that we're dealing with. So the ecosystem is growing. We got Privy, we got Bridge USCDC, we got Super Bridge, we got Tenderly, we got Third Web, we got Decent, and we got Chain. These are all very, very powerful. Now, and I noticed right here it says more coming soon. So apparently, Onyx Coin is growing XCN is doing well. And hey, you never know. The way things are going right now, by this time soon, we may double once more. Like I said, that's in the card, so to speak. I want to be careful what I say, but that is a prediction. But like I said, nothing we say here on the channel is financial advice. But at the same time, guys, we talked about this coin already when it was under 1 cent, and we were saying, hey, accumulate this at under 1 cent. So if you accumulated this guy at under 1 cent, congratulations, you more than doubled your money. This is Al, Real Life Investing. We're looking for greater things ahead, and hopefully in the next few weeks, we'll come with a lot more positive news. Have a great day. Bye.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.